Meet Dracula's brides, long before Count Dracula set foot in England. Deep within the cold, shadowy halls of his Transylvanian castle, 3 beautiful yet deadly women roamed like wraiths. They were not simply companions. They were his brides, his mistresses, bound to him by blood, desire, and damnation. Their names were Illyana, Selene, and Mara, though the world had long forgotten them as living women. Once mortal, each was seduced by Dracula's charm and cursed with immortality. Their skin was pale as snow, their eyes glowed like dying embers, and their laughter echoed like haunting music through the stone corridors of Castle Dracula. Illyana, the first bride. Illyana was a noblewoman, a warrior princess from the Carpathians. Proud, cunning, and fierce, she had once tried to kill Dracula during a rebellion against his reign, but instead of death, he gave her a kiss of eternal night. Her fire never dimmed, and she became the most ruthless of the 3. She wore blood-red armor and hunted without mercy, often leading the trio's nocturnal hunts. She fed not only on blood, but on fear. Selene, the second bride. Selene had been a poet and musician in a distant kingdom, known for her voice that could calm the most restless spirit. Dracula met her under a silver moon when her song lulled even the wolves into silence. Captivated by her beauty and sorrowful soul, he made her his bride. Selene rarely spoke now. Her music was gone, but her bite was silent and deadly. She moved like mist and struck like a shadow. Her sadness had turned to cold delight in the suffering of others. Mara, the youngest bride. Mara was a peasant girl, taken from a village at the edge of the forest. She was kind-hearted and innocent until Dracula twisted her fate. Of the 3, Mara remained the most childlike in appearance, with long red curls and a sweet voice. But her innocence became her weapon. Travelers would follow her laughter into the dark, only to vanish. Mara delighted in toying with her prey like a cat with a bird before her sisters finished the feast. Together, the 3 mistresses were a force no mortal could match. They enchanted, lured, and fed without remorse. While Dracula slumbered in his crypt, it was the brides who kept the castle alive with dread. Townspeople dared not speak their names. They said the brides could appear in mirrors, whisper in dreams, or seduce men into walking willingly to their doom. But despite their beauty and power, the 3 were not free. Dracula held their hearts in his iron grasp. They were bound to serve him, to wait for him, to hunger endlessly. Sometimes they dreamed of breaking free, of killing him and ruling the night themselves. One whispered, "He made us queens of the dark." But what if we were empresses without a king? Then, one day, an Englishman named Jonathan Harker arrived. The brides sensed something different in him. He was innocent and brave, yet fragile. As Dracula left for England, the sisters circled Jonathan like wolves around a fire, but they hesitated. For the first time in centuries, Illyana wept. Selene sang. Mara touched Jonathan's hand and did not bite. Something was changing. To this day, it is said, the 3 brides still walk the ruins of Castle Dracula, eternal, cursed, and hungering for blood, for freedom, and for the one night they might rise. Not as brides, but as rulers of the dark.